Hi everyone. Today I'm going to speak about the invocation that we do in Ashtanga Yoga before practices. And this is a very important and sacred moment every morning in our yoga mats. Ashtangis we practice in the morning, not at night. We practice in the morning, first thing in the morning, after having maybe a little bit of water with lemon, maybe some coffee. We clean our bodies and go to our mats straight away. And sometimes in the rush of life, we think we don't have time for a practice. Well, I invite you to go to bed early, of course, and wake up early. But if you don't really have time for a full practice, do your Surya Namaskars and maybe some standing postures. Sit in meditation, breathe, and then lay down for a few minutes. And I assure you, your day is going to be different. And with this invocation, we bring the energy not only of our teacher, our guru, but also the energy of all the teachers that have been teaching yoga in India for many, many thousands of years. Yes, thousands of years. Amazing. And that energy comes into us, and I feel them actually present in my mat. And when I am doing a crazy posture, and when I think the posture is too much, or when I'm feeling heavy in my body, usually because my mind is heavy, or I feel pain in my heart. And this invocation comes like, I don't know, like fresh water, and it really washes away any thought that we are not capable. Yes, we are capable. We are capable of doing anything if we have our teacher behind us. That's what I found out. So Vande Guru Nam, Vande Guru Nam, what is that Vande Guru Nam? Vande Guru Nam is I bow to you, my teacher. And who is the teacher? Is mostly your inner teacher. And usually when you have a longing for that teacher, when you have really like this need, this urgency to find out who you are and you ask for help, the universe blesses you with an external teacher. And those teachers mirror your longing. Vande Guru Nam Charanara Vinde. I bow to the lotus feet of my teacher. And the lotus feet, I remember we spoke about the lotus in a video, I think like 2 days ago. The lotus is the flower that nourishes itself from mud. From all the material experiences in this lifetime, we gather, we suck, and then we transform that mud into beauty. That's the true yoga. The true yoga is taking something negative and somehow being able to create the alchemy inside of us to propel us and do something positive. We become like filters. So yeah, people may come to us and they may hurt us with their words or with their actions, and okay, we have the option of like pushing back and hurting them and taking revenge, or we can actually take that energy and say, I don't know why this is coming to me, but I'm gonna practice with it, and then maybe after a few months, maybe years, then we realize we can just use it for a project, or we can use it to create a relationship, or you can use it to create something new. And that grief and that grudge dissolves into the power of awareness. So Vande Guru Nam, we bow to the lotus feet of our gurus. And the guru is the one that takes us from darkness into the light. Darkness of our own self-unworthiness, darkness of how we have judged ourselves and then judge others. Because someone that is really connected to the truth finds no faults in others, and that's so hard to understand for me right now. And I think that when I understand that, finally, that will be the day. I'm still struggling. I tell you, when people act in ways that you say, oh my God, what is going on here? And then not finding fault, even though the mistakes are so obvious, for me it's still a puzzle. But in the meantime, I do my Vande Guru Nam, because I know somehow the energy of my guru will come and just wrap it up and bring everything together, bring the contradiction. That's the yoga. The yoga is the meeting of good and wrong, the meeting of right and bad. It's the meeting of darkness and light in our hearts, in our devotion for our teacher. That's where the alchemy happens. If we really love our teacher, if we really trust our teacher, no matter what comes to us in life is going to be transformed. That has been my personal experience. Vande Guru Nam Charanara Vinde Sandar Shita Swatma Sukha Vabode. Sukha. Sukha is the opposite of dukkha. Dukkha is suffering, is pain, is just resistance, is that bitterness, you hurt me, I hate you, you're gonna like. And we can live in dukkha. Living in dukkha is not nice at all. It's like having all your windows shut in your house and there's no sunshine. And yoga is going to take us from dukkha, from suffering, into the sukha. The sukha is the true soma, the true nectar of life, the happiness that comes from realizing your true nature. And that realization can only come with the help of a guru. There's no way we can do it on our own. I actually laugh when I see a teacher that says, I don't need a guru, I already know everything I need to know, I am the guru. No, I even see my own teacher, and it's so beautiful when he honors his own teachers, and I know he's connected to them every day as he teaches, as he practices, as he lives. And when we have something greater to connect to, everything makes much sense, because there's like a background awareness. There's this broader perspective that our personal dramas are not really it. There's something more that we are here for. So connecting to the sukha of this life, connecting to the sukha of accepting whatever circumstance comes to us, and having the tool of our practice to create the sacred alchemy, so we can somehow understand the happenings of life without a bitter heart. Then the mantra speaks about samsara. And samsara is, as I was speaking in previous videos, is the illusion, is that force that wants us to suffer, that wants us to be selfish, that wants us to speak bad about other people, that wants us to betray friends, that wants us to be miserable. She really wants us to suffer. And samsara is never going to give up on us. She always wants us to be in this self-centeredness, in this self-absorption. And coming out of the samsara happens only through the help of the teacher and the grace of, and the miracle of having a teacher. And if you don't have a teacher yet, don't worry. There's a longing in your heart, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. And that longing in your heart is going to bring someone. And that someone will lead you into another reality. And in that reality, you're going to understand a lot of what happened before that longing, that awareness of that longing. Then in the invocation, we thank all the teachers that have taught in India for many thousands of years. So we are today so lucky to receive their blessings. And we can connect also while we're doing the invocation to any teacher. That doesn't have to be an Ashtanga teacher. Anyone who has inspired us in our paths. I usually, when I practice, I thank my parents, of course, and I thank my children for making me realize who I am in this woman's body, in this lifetime. And I also thank those who have hurt me deeply, because it's through those wounds that I started searching. Because I used to have a very comfortable life in Costa Rica, and everything was kind of easy, but it was empty. And when I started my search, it was because I had been deeply, deeply hurt in my first marriage. And I really bless my first husband. Every time I think of him, I send him so much love, because it was through our relationship that the fire to ignite my spiritual path started. So anyone that in the past has helped us realize who we are, and maybe it has been painful, but anyway, we thank them. And now I'm going to sing the invocation because some of my students ask me for it. I don't really know how I sing it. I only know that when I sing it, I am in deep connection with my teacher, my guru. And right now he's teaching in Mysore, and I wish I was there with him, but I cannot be too greedy. I was there already in October and November, and it was so amazing. So I send all this love to Mysore. I send all this love to my students who are there right now with him, and all the students from all over the world who do this mantra every morning before your practice. Do it, don't forget it, even if you take 1 second just to think of whoever brought you to this practice. Thank them, because they gave you the greatest blessing in life. Please close your eyes, bring your palms together, take a deep breath. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shante Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Patam Jalim. Thank you so much.